Morning, everybody. Well, not morning, it's 11:40 in the morning here, getting a late start. I've had a bunch of stuff to do this morning and just finally getting to it. And I started to put up a couple of other videos and then realized that I had done them way back. I've been going back and I didn't want to be redundant. I still would like to try to show you new music, old music, but new to us. Actually almost new to me again, because it's stuff I forgot about years ago. So let me get to work here. I've got a page full of notes, copious notes here for you. And the artist I'm going to visit today is an artist named Dick St. Nicklaus. We did an album called Magic. It's amazing. A bunch of projects I've done have been called Magic over the years. And we recorded this in 1979 at the record plant up in Sausalito. And it was produced by Dick St. Nicklaus and Velton Ray Bunch. Now, Ray Bunch, I did tons of work with Mike Post. He was a part of almost all those TV shows that I did with Mike Post. Ray was one of the writers and arrangers on a lot of that stuff. It was engineered by Tom Fly and Denny King and mastered by the great Bernie Grundman. It's an amazing bunch of players on this album. It was myself on bass, Steve Schaefer on drums, Dick St. Nicklaus and Ray Bunch and Bill Mays on keyboards, Mitch Holder and Dick St. Nicklaus on guitar, Ian Underwood and Dick St. Nicklaus on synths, on different synthesizers, but they're just credited with synth on this. John Kay and Gary Coleman on percussion. Great horn section of Chuck Finley, Jim Horn, Ernie Watts, Pete Chrisley, Dick Slide Hyde, and Steve Medeo. And on French horn, we had one of the greatest ever, Vince DeRosa, Art Mabey, and Sid Muldrow. Ray Bunch did the orchestrations for it, and Sid Sharp and Dan Turner did all the contracting and orchestral work. And the background vocalists on this were Jean Ann Chapman, Mary Green, Lisa Roberts, Sherry Payne, Deborah Denard, Tommy Webb, and Freeman Clement. There's quite a cast of characters on this album project. And apparently, Dick St. Nicholas had been around for a while. He did a stint with the Kingsmen, who were famous for recording Louie Louie. And he did a lot of work with Lamont Dozier from Dozier, Dozier, Holland, and Dozier. Or is it Holland, Dozier, and Holland? One of the great songwriting teams, but Lamont did a bunch of work with Phil Collins. And if you see the video of Phil Collins' I Wish It Would Rain, that's Lamont Dozier playing piano on the video. And but this album, apparently, according to the records I've seen back in that day, was a huge hit in Osaka, Japan. It kind of became like it represented that whole area of Japan musically. So it's interesting how these things travel the world. So I'm running crazy today. It's a busy day. So what I want to do is just play a few songs from this, just to show you this period of 1979 with Dick St. Nicklaus. So here we go. This is called She's My Music. Here we go. The Syndrome.
Don't take me wrong, you meant so much to me. I thank you for all that you've done for me. There's nothing wrong with remembering, but I found a new song to sing, and she's There's nothing wrong with remembering, but I found a new song to sing, and she's sweet, sweet music to a mind that's tired of tears. She's my music. She's my song. She's my music. She's my song. There's nothing wrong with remembering, but I found a new song to sing, and she's sweet, sweet music to a mind that's tired of tears. She's my music. She's my song. She's my music. She's my song.
That's interesting. You can hear this was recorded off. Whoever posted these on YouTube did it off of a record, because at the end of the song you start to hear the sound of the crackling of an LP. Yeah, that was that whole period. We were doing like so many things that were kind of quasi disco dance things of that period. But that one's funny because it's got like a whole bunch of flavors all thrown in it. But hearing that the syndrome and that boo, boo, it had its moment in the sun. Here's one called "I Can't Give Up." There we go. Wow.
Say, Lord, you better stop this girl, 'cause we got it all, and she's throwing away our world. What about the plans we made, and what about the price we paid? Well, I can't give up, my mind's made up, I've got to get her back again. Say, baby, we've got too much to lose, and darling, well, I'm nothing without you. You mean too much to me, and baby, can't you see that I can't give up, my mind's made up, I've got to get you back again. Baby, don't give up on us, we can make it if we try. If we try a little harder this time.
Can't give up,
No,
can't give up,
can't give up.
can't give up, can't give up.
Say, once in a lifetime thing. Don't throw it all away, you might want it back someday. Well, I can't give up, my mind's made up, I've got to get you back again. You can search the whole world over and never find a love like mine. Don't give in to another friend, and don't leave our love behind. Baby, don't give up on us, we can make it if we try. If we try a little harder this time.
Can't give up, can't give up, can't give up, can't give up,
Can't give up,
can't give up, can't give up,
no.
can't give up,
Say, Lord,
can't give up,
you better stop this, girl.
can't give up, can't give up,
Say, baby,
can't give up,
you can't give up.
can't give up, can't give up.
Apparently, he did 2 albums. This was solo albums. This was his first solo album, and Magic, and then he did another one. And I can't find records of anything past that. You see what we got here. This, I believe, this is the title track to the album, Magic. So here we go. Yeah.
Can't believe she loves me. No, I can't believe she cares. Oh, the way she moves around me makes me always want her near. Could this be magic? Or could this be love? The beautiful magic that dreams are made of. All mine, all mine. She's mine, all mine. You wanna see her dancing? What a vision to behold. She sends out such vibrations, but you can feel down to your soul. Could this be magic? Or could this be love? And the beautiful magic that dreams are made of. All mine, all mine. She's mine, all mine. Well, I know that this sounds crazy, but she's the best I ever knew. She's the closest to perfection in my life. What I'm telling you is true. You wanna see her dancing? What a vision to behold. Oh, she sends out such vibrations, and you can feel down to your soul. Could this be magic? Or could this be love? And the beautiful magic that dreams are made of. All mine, all mine. She's mine, all mine. Yeah.
Interesting, in the back of his voice in there was almost like a little Stevie Wonder in there. Just a nuance of it. I loved when we played that kind of stuff. It was so much fun in the studio to record those songs. I mean, it was really lively and perky and just a lot of fun. So, but I mean, it was another one of these artists. I did a couple things with him, and then we never heard of him again. So I'm not sure what could find very little bio information. So I'm not quite sure if he's still around, what he's up to, or anything. But this was a snippet of 1979 in here. So that's it. The album is Magic by Dick St. Nicholas, Nicklaus. Let's see. Tomorrow is the first Clubhouse live stream of the year, which I'm really excited about. I'm looking forward to catching up with everybody, see how everybody's holidays were and New Year's, and what everybody's up to. And I'm going to talk to a couple of people about some album projects upcoming. And there's a lot of stuff pending, but so much of it is really predicated on well-being. Whether or not we can be in a studio together and all that. So there's a lot of protocols being put into place with, you're not going to be on the dates if you're not vaccinated. That rule is already in place, and you have to have proof of vaccination, and you have to be tested just before the project begins and stuff. So there's a lot of stuff going on that definitely wasn't what we were used to doing, but it's the new rules that we're having to play by. So, getting all that in order, and I really suggest, if you want to be a working musician, you get vaccinated, because most gigs now, if you're not, they are not going to hire you. You will not be employed, and it's a pretty big sacrifice to give all that, give your career up for this. So think about this seriously. This is very important, for right now, again, I was watching the news last night, and just looking, they're just showing hospitals, the corridors packed, people stacked like cordwood in there, and the doctors and the nurses just stressed out and maxed out, doing what they can, but having to make life and death choices at this point. It's just terrible. My heart so goes out to them and what they're dealing with. It's just unbelievable. So I'm going to get going. I've got a lot of little things to take care of today, and I'm going to go jump on those now. But I will see you all tomorrow, and I will see my Clubhouse maniacs, all you maniacs, tomorrow afternoon. And again, the one-on-one FaceTime and Skype are this coming Saturday. And I just checked before starting this video, and this morning I got another 10 book orders to fill. So I'm going to go take care of that, and after I finish my little things at home, I'm going to run to the post office and hit the loading dock and drop those off. So life continues. So take good care. My best wishes every day, and I will see you tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.